At Dave Cooper Live, we connect the industry leaders in the architectural, engineering, and construction space with the people, the products, and the processes to help them build it better. Brought to you by Greatech, developers of the complete light gauge steel and wood framing software for Revit StruxSoft. Off-site, modular, or prefabricated, StruxSoft Framer turns Revit into a powerful manufacturing tool, automating every step of the DFMA process from design to final delivery. StruxSoft doesn't just work with Revit, it transforms it. Jumpstart your designs at StruxSoftSolutions.com. Howick Ltd. has a long history of innovation in cold form steel manufacturing and producing innovative precision roll forming technology for customers throughout the United States and the world. Check out their machine buyer's guide for off-site modular construction or fast build construction with light steel for framing. Go to their website, howickltd.com. All right, everybody. I was told there was no audio, so let me know if you can hear me now. Chris Maverick, thank you for that. I'm not really sure what happened there, but welcome to the world of technology. So I'm going to just start over saying what I said the first time around. So, welcome to the show today. It's going to be an amazing show to kind of walk you through our journey. Today's show is going to be a little bit different. We have no guests, no panels. just me sharing my journey over the last several months on where we've been. We've been a bit sporadic on the show just because of the travel and the time zones. I mean, we're talking 26-hour flights, a lot of them lately, but all for good reasons. And I look forward to kind of just sharing the journey with you a little bit. We've been filming all around the world, and honestly, it's been an incredible journey. I've traveled all over the place, amazing factories, distribution centers. I've sat down with executives, government officials who are all shaping billion-dollar smart city affordable projects. I got to witness firsthand, the future of housing on a global scale, which is super amazing, and the techniques they use versus the techniques we use. We've talked about electrification and a lot about the evolution or revolution of data centers. So all of this has been just a whirlwind for us. So I apologize for the sporadic shows, but we're getting right back on track. I also want to give a big shout out, since we already played our sponsors in the beginning, to our good friends, Cobalt Creed, right? They've been supporting us for a long time. They service builders, developers, prefab home builders, manufacturers, which allows them to achieve the highest comfort, indoor air quality, and low energy costs with their HVAC systems installed for their projects and their customers. Their approach is simple. They use a proprietary small duct system. Listen to that, modular manufacturers out there. It's a click-and-play system. You're going to love it. It's small duct, high-velocity central heating and cooling systems. Please go check them out to learn more at cobaltcreed.com. And again, to all of our other supporting members that you see going across the bottom there below, Modular, Maven, UBC, AutoMist, Sega, the Mod Squad, HSB CAD. Thank all of you. Thank you very much for everything that you are all doing to help support this show and allow us to do what we do. And that's bring you all the information we can possibly bring here. All right. So without a whole lot of rambling, basically, I'm going to take you on a photo show of all the different places that we have been. Sorry for my looking around. I got a lot of screens going here, as you can see. I don't know how many of you ever get to see the behind the scenes stuff, but it's not just a laptop and a computer. There's a lot going on. So with that said, we started our journey in Laos. That's right. I'm sorry. No, we started our journey in Turkey, which has been an amazing journey. So I want to talk about this a little bit. So, when we visited Dorce, who is one of the largest modular manufacturers in the world. I mean, this company builds it all. In fact, let me put it on the screen for you here. I mean, when I say they build it all, here's some photos from this tour. Turkey and Dorce, I mean, they're doing hospitals. They're doing workforce development. They're doing military operations. They're doing oil fields. But what impressed me the most about Dorce is what they are doing when it comes to scaling up and scaling down. You would think it's highly automated. You would think that, it's some magical thing happening, but it's not. They just have their processes dialed in. And what I'm showing you on the screen here are some of their products. I mean, beautiful stuff. I mean, super, super well-built steel structures. But they also do a lot of housing around the world. Nope, they didn't build that one, though. That was part of our tour that we went on. My good friend Gelder Marut. They call that the ferry towers or ferry chimneys. Those are all old places people used to live in and stuff, which was really cool. But back to the show here. They do a lot of the prefabricated stairs. I mean, they make everything from the ground up. They do a lot of light gauge stuff, cold form steel. But Dorce is able to ramp up to 500 modules. That's right. 500 modules a day if they have to. That's a lot. Think about that. That's a lot. But it's not all highly automated. They make everything, even down to their nuts and bolts, their screws. All their leftover material is reused. It is not wasted. They have a really sustainable practice happening within the manufacturer environment. So we spent a lot of time here meeting with Dorce, talking about their process, talking about their global projects. Yes, enjoying some vino on occasion, which I have to say was nice. And I think if you're not familiar with Dorce, come to some of the events, come to some of the shows, because you are going to be impressed when you meet Gautam Marut, Suella, Sarah, and many, many others that are part of their team. So just wanted to give you a little rundown. This is what you would see if you were in Turkey, in Ankara, at their manufacturing facility, which is huge. It's an older facility that's been added to over and over and over again, year after year. So we spent about 2 weeks over there. Most of it work, some of it some pleasure. I got to travel around, taste a little of their wine, which was super, super nice. And then from there, yes, if that wasn't far enough, from there we headed over to Laos. And I will tell you, Laos is a whole nother experience. It's the complete opposite of what we were doing over in Turkey. In Laos, we were meeting with government officials. We were meeting with a lot of technical people, some of the largest stakeholders in the region. And we were talking about building a smart city. And when I say talking about it, it's in the works. It's a done deal. It's moving forward. And it is everything from housing to data centers, to manufacturing, hospitality, resorts, casinos, electrification all the way around, and sustainable and affordability, which was a main topic of conversation. So I'll share a few of these photos here with you as well. That's just us at one of the government buildings for a meeting. They like to take pictures, Industry of Public Works and Transportation. This is somebody was taking some photos while we were meetings. I got kind of an evil eye looking at Mr. Kim there, but that's just the way the camera caught me. Us signing some documents and paperwork. Our hotelier, she was amazing, putting us up. I got Kevin on the right there, who's a big developer as well. And then some of the people that we met. Obviously, there's quite a few monks in this area as well. But again, these are major, major projects, and they are not to be taken lightly in the sense of what they're trying to do. It is all based around providing affordability to their country, but also providing an entertainment and hospitality hub for people to go vacation at. It really, truly is a beautiful country. This is some of their fruit that I had in my hotel room. We were right on the Mekong River, if anybody is familiar with that. And if you have ever been to Laos. But, again, this isn't just hospitality. This is housing. This is entertainment, manufacturing, data centers. And farming, right? And it's all designed to work together. Think of it kind of as like a blueprint for how cities of the future could function. Sustainable, technologically advanced, and community driven is really the focus and the goal. And I will tell you, walking that land and seeing it at scale is powerful. It reminded me construction isn't just about the buildings. It's about shaping how people live, work, and thrive in their environments. And I think, that's something we always need to keep at the top of our minds as well. So from that area in Laos, after a week and a half, 2 weeks there, we flew back to the wonderful United States. Had a little bit of a staycation with the family, but that staycation went a little bit further, because then we flew down to a place called Pier 66 Project in Florida, Tavistock Development. So I met with Craig Collin, the president of Tavistock Development, and the architectural design firm Garcia Stromberg. And together we talked about Pier 66 Project and what it meant for Fort Lauderdale, what it meant for the community. It's $1 billion development. There's a lot of B's in this conversation today, but $1 billion development, all based around revitalizing a community. Pier 66 was famous back in the day. I think it was Frank Sinatra sang there, or they have a rotating structure at the very top. In fact, let me just pull this down and I'll show you guys a little bit about what that looks like. It's a beautiful place. It's definitely on the higher end scale, some of it, but then there's so many great things for everybody to enjoy. There you go. That's Craig Collins at Tavistock. It's not what I wanted to show you though. I want to pull something up else here. I'm sharing my screen. I believe somewhere I thought I may have had their website, but I don't think I do. Oh yeah, there it is. Found it. So So here you go. This is Pier 66, just to give you kind of an overview of what it is. It has a nice view of it. That's the location. It's in Florida. It's on the water. But this project, being a revitalization and a new build community, condos, townhouses, all the above, isn't the easiest thing to do, especially when you're in Florida, especially when you're trying to deal with hurricanes and you're on the water. There is so much going on there. Who wouldn't want one of those boats? My God, look at the size of them. And what they did was beyond amazing on this property. So we spent 2 days on location filming, discussing the project, what it means for the future of the community and the development. And one of the biggest things I heard from Craig Collin in Tavistock was they don't come into a community, build it, and then sell it. They're there to stay. They're there to be part of the fabric of the community. So, I mean, this design is not only meeting the community needs, but it's also meeting scale. You know, it's meeting the vision of execution on a very large scale. And all of this is happening right here in the United States. So I'm going to pull that off. I'll share a couple behind the scenes photos for you. Just to give you an idea who we were with and what we were doing down there. And it was really nice because Jen's going to kill me on this, but I had some family here as well. So I'm going to put a couple of those photos up. But as you can see, walking through, we got Craig Collins. We're filming in the background there. I know it's a little bit difficult. That's Craig sitting there on the right-hand side. I'm on the left. And then my trusted friend and colleague, Vince, who travels with me everywhere, the front entrance of this place. And here we are. This is George Garcia of Garcia Stromberg's architecture and design. That's who we're interviewing there. This is the head of development and construction for Tavistock. I mean, this is the guy that's basically the general contractor that makes it all happen. And we're going to share how this whole story came together and what it means. There's a beautiful view from the other side of the pier. I guess Vince took a walk one night and went over there. But I mean, the property itself is gorgeous. And it was built around this tree, this banyan tree. It was built around that tree. That tree goes way down. I mean, it's as wide as a car. It's absolutely beautiful. So I guess everybody's getting a little bit of sunshine in. The beautiful part about this is my family got to come with us for a couple of days while we were down there. We got to celebrate our 80th aunt's birthday. That's Vince, my trusted friend and colleague that travels and videos and edits with us all over. And then my two twin daughters, my 9-year-old son, and of course, you all know Jennifer there in the background. She's gonna kill me for having that. Oh, there's Jennifer again. Probably not gonna be happy about that one either. Vince, Jennifer again. But anyhow, this is a night view of that project. It was a great project to visit. All of this information and videos and things that we talked about are going to be released here over the next few weeks as we pull it together. And we're really trying to upgrade the amount of knowledge we can share with you in the shortest amount of time. And what do I mean by that? We're trying to go straight to the leaders, the people that have the wherewithal and the vision to help us drive change in this industry. The way we've been building isn't working. It's still not working. Everybody's trying. We're all pulling in the same direction on the trying part, but we really have a vision to say, hey, how do we bring this industry together at a high level so we can have those higher level conversations, bring in all the great ideas of all the people we've met around the world, whether it's community leaders, whether it's, government officials, whether it's the builders, the manufacturers out there, or just, everybody else that has an opinion on how we do this. And I think it's going to be really important how we can pull all of this together. So, I think that's really the crux of what we do here at Dave Cooper Live. We're not influencers. We're not journalists. We're none of those things. Having subscribers is not our goal, but having people that are passionate about making change and meeting other leaders and working together. And that is what drives us, the collaboration that we bring together for everybody else. All right. From there, we had the pleasure and the honor of hopping on another flight. That's right. But this time we're heading to Tennessee. Off to Tennessee to visit the team at Leviton Electronics. And I'm not just talking any team. I'm talking their entire executive team. And I know it's a name that if you're not sure about Leviton and what I'm talking about, Leviton, if you go into any Home Depot and you want to buy a new switch or outlet for the wall, you're going to see their name there. So we got to interview all of them. We got to talk about electrification, data centers, EV charging stations, smart home technology. I mean, so many amazing things. I had no idea, and I think a lot of people didn't know this, but they do so much work, not only in residential, but in hospitals, in data centers, in commercial structures and buildings. I mean, the wiring capabilities that they have, it's just not the switches. And I think that's a really, really big deal. And one of the things what we did while we were out there is we also got to tour their distribution center. And I'll show you some photos on this as well. Let me click in here and see what we got. Oh yeah, the most important part. They got a Leviton bar right inside their Leviton Live Design Center. It's where you can come and see everything. And a bar, which is always a plus at the end of the day when you're done filming. That's me messing around at the podium. There was nobody in front of me. I was just having a good time. But here you go. Like, I mean, there's some amazing things happening in there. You can see their infrastructure, their critical infrastructure, their data centers, and you can see some of their EV charging stuff. Can't show you everything. It's an invite only to go inside of their Leviton Live Center, so you can't just drive up and pull in and go. But here's a little bit of behind the scenes, and we're going to share quite a bit about what Leviton is doing and how they're driving the industry forward. There you go. You can see a bunch of their switches on the wall. And this is a great conversation here we were having, because that room that we are in is a training center for single lot builders, developers, commercial, residential. It does not matter. They have training sessions to help you understand the technology, the installation, what products they have. So it's no simple thing to try and figure all this out when we're out here working in the field, working in the factory and all those things. So they actually have resources for you. So you might want to check them out if you've been struggling. Now, here we are inside the distribution center, and we're going to release more on this. This place is automated. I mean, conveyor belt automated. There's people that have to pick and check the boxes for the shipment. But there is millions of products moving through these facilities and shipping out. I mean, even Home Depot has their own pull-up area in the garage for products and what they're doing, or products and how they load it and ship it. It is nonstop. We got some B-roll and some video footage of the machines flying over. You'll be able to see how big this place is. It is I'm going to tell you, it's 450,000 square feet. It is not a place you want to walk and film all day long, because it's a lot of walking and a lot of filming. But the size of it and the scope of it is massive. So if you never had a general understanding of what it's like to order something, and, we got Amazon. Oh, what do you mean it's not going to be here tomorrow? When you see the process and how fast this stuff gets picked and moved into your door, if it's a day late, you'd still appreciate it, because it is quite amazing how they do this and how they ship it out. Here you go. You can see FedEx there, UPS on the left-hand side. They're all of them are part of that distribution center and shipping and how they get the products to you and everybody else. So, again, it's not just about outlets and wiring. It's about powering infrastructure of tomorrow at Leviton. It's about critical infrastructure. It's commercial projects. So if you are not familiar with them, I suggest you get familiar with them, because I did not know how much they do. And they do a lot, and they put a lot of innovation and pride behind what they do. And they got one of the best names, if not the best name that I know of in the industry for this stuff. All right. So the journey isn't slowing down. I mean, there's talks about Africa, South America. There's all kinds of things going on. We're trying to get it all squared away. However, we got some events coming up. We got BCMC, and Mass Timber Plus, and perhaps our biggest stage yet, Green Build 2025 in Los Angeles. For the first time ever, and I mean it, we have our own 20-foot by 40-foot stage right on the trade show floor, right in the middle of it all. And we're going to be bringing people on that stage to do presentation. It is a Dave Cooper Live stage. We were presented with this opportunity, and we said, yeah, man, this sounds like a great opportunity. We're not only going to be here, we're going to take it on the road to the building show in Toronto in the future, and bigger things to come, I promise you. And we're going to be doing our networking events. So if you're not part of our community and you want to come to some of the behind the scenes executive events where we have the leaders in this country and around the world fly in, and we meet up. We typically do it around the events, and people love it because you don't have to stand on a showroom floor all day long. You can just meet us in the evening, and we're going to have the people you probably wanted to meet to begin with right there with us. So, all right. So, but again, the best part about this is, and just like our show, it's not about Dave Cooper Live. It's about all of you out there. It's about you executives and leaders and the consumer. We want people to join us on that stage. So if you are a leader, if you're an innovator, a product developer, or just a thinker with some powerful thoughts to share, we want you on that stage. And it's not hard for us to fill this stage, but we want to have a whole nother level of conversation with the Green Build audience. And by the way, it's part of the USGBC, United States Green Building Council. So we'd love to have you up there with us. So we'll be hosting product demos, panel discussions, thought leadership conversations, and all of it is to set the tone for the future of building. And I hope you guys can join us there. So as I look back in the last few months, Turkey, Laos, Florida, Tennessee, there's a common thread. It's about a better built world. It's about people. It's about the products and the processes that transform the way we build, live, and work, and more importantly, play. So I invite you to be part of our journey. I invite you to join us. I invite you to get your name on that ticker below if you like all the information we're bringing you. And we hope that you do that. I appreciate you being here today. I appreciate you working through all this stuff we're working on. We're going to get back to regularly live show schedules nonstop, as we always do, next week, right after the holiday, starting Wednesday. So, all right, everybody, I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday. Enjoy your family. We got a lot of building to do. We got to get back to it. So hopefully everybody can join us on Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm Dave Cooper, and I appreciate all of you for joining us today. Thank you. What an amazing show. Thank you to all of our sponsors for helping us to continue to bring all of these innovative conversations to all of you out there. Please visit them, see what they have to offer you. And as always, subscribe to the YouTube channel and ring that bell. It would mean the world to us. I'm Dave Cooper. Thanks for watching.